2 Pokemon left on their side. 3 Pokemon left so far. Might turn into a little bit less. Hey there. That's pretty good. Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with 2 Pokemon on the field, my friends. Today, I'm playing with this team by Charizard. Charizard. I always have trouble saying that name. But anyway, he goes and brings a Gliscor on this team. Gliscor is a really interesting Pokemon. It's a Pokemon that I was really into for a while in singles between, I think I say this in the episode, like Gliscor and Breloom. I think both of those are really fun Pokemon in singles. They haven't really migrated too heavily over to doubles yet. But anyway, Gliscor has Toxic Orb, which of course badly poisons it. After it badly poisons itself, it has Poison Heal. So anytime that it was meant to take poison damage, it actually heals that up. Which is really, really cool when you have this Pokemon that has like some pretty decent defense, but this one's built to be offensive, right? So you have the Protect to go and heal yourself up 2 turns in a row with your Toxic Heal or your Poison Heal. But you also have Swords Dance to go and give yourself a +2. After you give yourself a +2, you either have Tera Normal to give yourself the 1.5 times stab, but you have mostly Facade, which does, I believe, 140 base power when you're badly poisoned, which, you know, does the big damage, especially when you're at a +2 attack from Swords Dance. It's a fun kit to use on a Gliscor. This is the kind of kit that you can use on like Flareon as well, I guess. But with the added benefit of you being able to heal rather than you being able to do like guts damage. Anyway, it's also got the fun set with like Arcanine, Urshifu, Chenpao, Amoonguss, all big staples in the meta. But then you've also got the Thunderous, which is there to go and paralyze your opponents. Not only that, but you can, you know, pad some Amoonguss damage by dropping the Rain Dance, making fire hit it a little less hard. But do watch out. If you set up a Rain Dance, you do have an Arcanine, your water damage is going to be increased as well. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to get into the games where I talk exclusively. And let's hop onto the dance floor. All right? Let's follow me now. Let's go. All right, going up against this team here. Okay. I'm seeing screens already. Already seeing screens. That ought to be fun with Gliscor here. But really, I mean, like, you look at Gliscor's whole thing, right? And it's to set up swords and to facade you to death. So this is Tera Normal, right? Yes, it is. Wait a second. Is this on the ground? Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's choose our Pokemon, I guess. I do like the starting off with the actual setup, right? Because we've got Thunderous over here. We can set up things with. We can set up the Rain Dance. We can taunt some things. We can Thunder Wave a lot. But there is the Farigiraf there, so we should kind of bring in something that can deal with that, which might be the Urshifu and Thunderous, because then at least I have something to punch the Farigiraf for being alive. I mean, there is the Water Absorb on the Water Pond, but that is just fine. I have Thunderous, so I don't think I want to bring in Kind Bonnet. I like that name. That tickled me. I don't really feel the need to bring in this, so I'll bring in Chenpao. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing Toxic Orb just as an item icon. Like, I haven't used Gliscor. It's so weird not having used Gliscor this far into the Teal Mask. I figured that I would have been all over that. Same thing with like Breloom. I figured that like Breloom, Gliscor, I would have been much more gung-ho on, but like they were big for me in singles. I used them all the time in singles, but when I made the switch over to VGC, didn't touch them. Anyway, we've got Urshifu and Thunderous up against Grimmsnarl and Spectrier, and I'm thinking the first thing that I'm probably going to want to do here is to taunt that Grimmsnarl, except I can't because it's a prankster move and it's dark. I caught myself. I can Iron Head it. This is an interesting set with this Urshifu, I just noticed. Okay, cool. A super fast Iron Head may be warranted here. I'm down for that, sure. And then, do I want to? I think I want to Thunder Wave the Spectrier just for the heck of it, you know. Yeah, let's do it. Thunder Wave Spectrier. Sometimes it doesn't get to play. What? Oh, okay. I thought I had forgotten something again, and I was like, oh, okay. No, I didn't forget anything. I just missed. You can do that sometimes. They're going to set up a Reflect next turn, and that kind of makes me sad. And that said, should I just, like, Thunderbolt the Grimmsnarl? I don't think I want to Terrastallize. I can flip into this. Yeah, you know what? Let's flip into this. Because I feel like I can maybe take down that Grimmsnarl in, like, 2 turns. So if it sets up... Oh, wait a second. This is Wild Bolt Storm. Yeah, you know, let's just do some damage to the Spectrier while we're at it. Why not? If this is the game that we're going to play, then let's play this game. Gliscor is going to come out. Grimmsnarl is going to set up Reflect. There it is with the screens. There's a team that I was looking at that uses Raging Bull. And I kind of would want something like that at this juncture. Hey? Oh, it's... Okay. Just lefties. Well, I like switching Gliscor in, because on that same kind of turn, not only can you kind of get the jump on them, but then you can also activate Toxic Orb. That's a pretty fun thing to do. I'm not feeling like I need to do very much here. I think I should Terrastallize and hit a Swords Dance. That could just be fun. I love that this has Protect, because Toxic just gets higher and higher. Yeah, let's hit a Swords Dance here. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I can get the jump on Spectrier for 1 turn, make it Shadow Ball me, and have it do nothing. I could hit a Rain Dance. Nah, I mean, I can KO a Grimmsnarl this turn, so I think I don't want to do that. I will risk missing so that I can KO a Grimmsnarl. This is like straight up risk reward. Normal Tera Gliscor. I almost said normal Tera Grimmsnarl, not the case. Spectrier is going to protect too. That's fine. I'm not particularly... I mean, I did my thing to... Oh, what? Okay, great. That's going away. What are you going to switch into? You can tell the moment my brain broke. Okay. So I actually do nothing this turn. That's kind of a shame. So that doesn't affect Landorus, and that hits Spectrier's Protect. I mean, that's fine. I can use Facade with my +1 now, +1 attack, on that Landorus, and do some pretty decent damage. And if they really want to be cheeky, I guess they could U-turn the Gliscor while swapping out the Spectrier next turn. But I am going to just target the Lando. This is a good enough time to T-Wave the Spectrier, though. Let's hit it this time, please. I'd love if we could hit it. Fine. Fine. That hurts my Thundurus quite a bit. It's a critical hit on Thundurus is why. See, now if you were paralyzed, half of these attacks would have been nothing. But still, let's hit a Tera normal Facade. Tera normal +1 Facade. That, I mean, decent damage. Okay, I think the only real way that I can get the Spectrier deaded is if I go for a high horsepower on it, Thunderwave on the Spectrier, and then we actually hit the Thunderwave. Thank you. Thank you. So now my Gliscor is going to go first. Still might not take out the Spectrier if I'm honest, but we'll see. Also, if I flinch, I'm very sad, but Thundurus is going to go down to this. Okay. Yeah, Spectrier actually... Oh, the second nasty plot. That's greedy. They're going to really need a... they're going to really need a Protect after this one. Although, I did just do half damage and it healed past that, so... Either way, we'll send out Chien-Pao. We'll at least threaten the Lando. Oh, actually, no, now that I've hit Sword of Ruin, my high horsepower is going to KO. We bring in the Ice Spinner on the Lando. Now, if the Lando isn't scarved, then it's going to attack first. And assuming that none of my Pokemon flinch, then we'll still get a KO here. Anyway, Spectre with the Protect. Is the Landorus, yep. All right. No Tera means that I get to take out a Lando for free. That is great. That is great. Now, what's kind of scary, though, is that next turn, they can bring out, what is it? They can bring back out the Grimmsnarl. Oh, yeah, of course I didn't KO that thing. It's in Reflect. Either way, Poison Heal goes so hard here. I mean, it actually just heals a little bit. Wait a second. That's not what I remember. But okay, whatever. I thought it used to heal like a lot more than that. I thought it healed to an actual Toxic. Maybe I'm wrong. Have been wrong before. I can go for a Sucker Punch, actually. I'll go for a Facade on the Ogerpon. And we'll go for a... oh, I don't have a Sucker Punch. Whoops. Can go for a Throat Chop, I guess. Throat Chop on the Spectre? That does the exact same. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, at least for this, I'm attacking it with things that are, you know, going to do some big damage to it. So we'll use Facade. Can my Urshifu take care of these? Yeah, they can. Totally. Totally. 2 Pokemon left on their side. 3 Pokemon left so far. Might turn into a little bit less. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey there. That's pretty good. This is what Protect is made for. In fact, I think I will just double Protect for the next turn for a couple of reasons, and we'll talk about that once Grimmsnarl comes out. Okay, reason number 1. Poison Heal. Reason number 2, Fake Out. If I get hit by a Fake Out, I'm very, very sad. I don't know who they're going to target with Fake Out, but regardless, we'll see. Plus, reason number 3, they haven't used Terastallization yet. So if they're going to Tera Fairy that thing, now I know that not much has changed. Well, I guess I'm not targeting it with Throat Chop. Yeah, we really, really, really have to worry about these screens here. Got to remember those. Parting Shot is not going to do anything of note to my Gliscor. And Spectre was just straight up paralyzed. So this was actually a turn that I could have attacked. But still, it's fine. We're getting the poison hit. Poison heal. I can Facade. Does it do more damage? Yeah, this one does. So we want to do that on this. It doesn't matter, really. Yeah, we'll just target that. At this point, it doesn't matter too much. Parting Shot's going to bring me back down to neutral. And I should KO this Grimmsnarl with this Ice Spinner. Feels good. Feels very good. This is one Draining Kissy Horse. Did some good damage even with Reflect. All right, Draining Kiss, that'll be the end of Gliscor. Congratulations, raid boss down. But now you have an Urshifu to take care of, so. Gliscor put in some good work there. Really, really happy about that. But this paralyzed Spectrier after 3 attempts. So this is why Thunder Wave is actually so important. Even after 3 attempts, and Reflect just wore off. After 3 attempts at paralyzing them, it missed the first 2. It hit the third, and it's still so relevant. Like all that really mattered was that I did that. But anyway, Ice Spinner on Spectre and Iron Head on that. Now that Reflect is gone, this should just be a... Yeah, there it goes. Boom jams. Yeah, I mean, hey, Gliscor put in the work. Once you get one Swords Dance off on that Gliscor, the rest of the game is just like, it becomes such a big threat. Just such a massive threat. Anyway, on to the next. GG. Let's go. All right, next up is Tomas, who's going to be bringing a couple of ice types. Now, I feel like I can still bring my Gliscor in the face of these ice types. Obviously, there's the thing with Gliscor being ground and flying that you don't want to mess with. But if I just like reserve that as my target for terrestrialization, then I think, be okay. Meanwhile, what can I bring in to deal with the Dem Ice? I think the Thunderous is pretty standard here, because we can go for a taunt on that first turn with the Ninetales. And then I do have the Ursh. Ooh. Ursh is just right. I can go ahead and like not even use taunt on the Ninetales if I bring in the Ursh. I kind of want to bring in my Chien-Pao again, just because the ice will be down, the snow will be down, get the extra defense. But against what? Against the what does Chien-Pao really need the extra defense for? It's such a glass cannon anyway. It'll just get murked by any of these other Pokemon. So we're just going to go with Hisui and Arcanine. We're going to, instead of betting on the snow, we're going to bet on Intimidate. I am much more calm about bringing in a Pokemon that can, hit hard and nerf that Pokemon for the rest of the team. So it's a Titan and Ursh. Well, I do have my Ursh as well. I could just go for a straight up Wild Bolt and do super effective damage to that Urshifu. I think I kind of want to hit a Rain Dance though. Yeah, I rarely do this. Do I want my Thunderous to get hit by big ice moves though? Not really. So why not just Tera? That's what that's for. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Rain Dance. That might be a terrible idea in the face of another Urshifu, but and then we'll Drain Punch this at Titan, I guess. Yeah, do the big damage. We'll try our best. So this way, I don't get hit super effectively by Titan. They're choosing to terrestrialize as well. Okay. What are we terrestrializing? The Titan? Yeah. Terrestrializing that into water is interesting. Okay. Well, I've hit a Rain Dance here. Yeah, I was worried about that Ice Shard doing a lot of damage, and that would have done a lot of damage too, so not bad, I guess. Not a bad choice, as it turns out. It's basically like that Rock Slide never happened. I can go for a Wild Bolt Storm here, and always hit that. The reason that I wanted to go for the Rain Dance is so that I could not miss a bunch of these Wild Bolt Storms. You see, because Wild Bolt Storm has an 80% accuracy, but in the rain, it always hits. Drain Punch? Drain Punch Ursh? Drain Punch Ursh. Why not? Mm-hmm. And now, even if they withdraw the Urshifu and they bring in the Ninetales, like this Wild Bolt Storm, if it hits, is great. Oh, it's Clefairy. Okay. Now then, I guess, oh, just showing everything off now. It's Sinistra. I guess I would have missed my Drain Punch had I attacked the Titan again, but this is fine. This is a scary duo. Gotta say, that was a crit. You can't tell me that was a crit. We are going to taunt that Sinistra for sure, though. I can't. Right, I'm scarved. Gotta swap that out. I don't mind flipping into Gliscor here. The Clefairy may follow me. But I think I just, like, because I just attacked into it, why would it follow me? We'll see. Plus, since I just used a spread move, why would it follow me? No? Yeah, I just get the taunt off. That's great. Because the thing is, I don't want the Sinistra going for Calm Minds. I don't want it going for... Oh, Heal Pulse, that's fine. I don't want it going for... what's the word? Strength Sap. Don't want Strength Sap hitting. I can taunt the Clefairy as well. I can Thunder Wave the Clefairy. The world's my oyster right now, actually. I have so much information about this team that I can kind of do whatever I want. Do I want to just start Thunder Waving things? Yeah, kind of. Or do I taunt the Clefairy? I think I Thunder Wave, just in case like any of these Pokemon decide to switch out. Because that can happen at any point right now. I can still go for Swords Dance. That's fine. We're doing that. We are keeping it in. That's fun and interesting. This Machagacha is about to do some pretty decent damage. But it missed someone. Hey, it missed the Thundurus. That's not the one I wanted it to miss, but I'm okay with that, because whatever. Because it's Gliscor. Gliscor can take a hit. We're going to Thunder Wave the Sinistra because it doesn't matter what switches in. Nothing wants to take that. I can go for Facade on the Clefairy. But I won't. I'm actually changing what I'm going to do entirely. I'm going to go for a Wild Bolt Storm here, and I'll Protect. Because with Gliscor, I think I want to, I want to get as much Poison Heal as possible. And if I use Wild Bolt Storm, then one, it doesn't matter if the Clefairy goes for the Follow Me because, you know, it still attacks. And two, if any of the water types switched in on this, then it would have perfect. Then it would have hit that. But you see, everything worked out in the end, right? Didn't go for the Thunder Wave, ended up getting the Para. The rain is going to stop, and honestly, I don't think I want to turn it back on at this point. Sinus just shook off the taunt, meaning I'm going to have to taunt that again. But Clefairy may go for a Follow Me here. I don't care. I'm going to do that. We'll hit the Facade on Clefairy. Just let that happen. Okay. One final taunt. One final taunt followed by a Facade. Because next turn I can always taunt the Sinistra again. Oh, it decided to go for a Machagacha anyway. Okay. I'm not super worried about the Machagachas. I am kind of concerned if they send out Urshifu. No, but they're sending out Titan instead. That I am less concerned about. I should go for a Wild Bolt Storm, I think, but that's probably Assault Vest, so that's going to do less damage. So I should go for a Thunder Wave. Just because, like, so many checks have to happen for Wild Bolt to leave the opposing Pokemon with paralysis. At least this has a 90% chance of guaranteed paralysis, you know? Let's go for a Facade on Titan. This is my game to lose, I will say that. Okay, so Ice Shard on Thundurus, I think, was not the proper choice. Yeah, I think attacking the Gliscor would have been the one to go for, but maybe they did that because they thought I would Protect. And that's fair. Critical hit on Thundurus. Thundurus goes down. I have extreme speed though on Arcanine. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do enough damage. So I can bring in Thundurus, or I can bring Arcanine, or I can bring in Urshifu. I think I want to bring in Arcanine. Yeah. Because at least I can bring down Sinistra. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to Flare Blitz the Sinistra. I've been ignoring it for too long. And I'm going to protect with the Gliscor, because now, I think because I went for an attack, that Satitan is lulled into a false sense of security and probably wants to go for an Ice Shard on my Gliscor. No, instead the Satitan is going to protect so that next turn it can do something different. Now, would I want to actually swap my... Do I want to swap the Gliscor out here so that it doesn't get hit with Ice Shard? Not really. Because Urshifu can just Surging Strikes. I might be in trouble here. I might be in trouble. If I don't get a... Well, let's switch out the Arcanine, I guess. If I don't get a full para on the Satitan, then I think I'm okay. Or then I'm not okay. I need the Satitan to be fully paralyzed. I took a lot of damage with that Flare Blitz, though. Like, almost too much. Thank you. Thank you for the full para. This is why we paralyze things, because sometimes it works out in our favor. Urshifu's defense going down is perfect for me, too. Hopefully that was a scarf or a band, because this Facade's about to do all the damage in the world. There it goes. No Focus Sash Water Urshifu's today. I'm telling you, man, like, paralysis is such a boon on this team. All right, we're going to go for a Drain Punch on the Sea Titan. We're going to go for a Facade on the Satitan. And the battle was canceled. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Paralysis. Yeah. Cool. Hey, that was a very close game. I think really if they had gotten the KO on the Gliscor, that probably would have been the game. Right? If I had brought in the Arcanine afterward, maybe I would have been able to KO either the Urshifu or the Satitan with extreme speed, but they would have had to do some fun little protect shenanigans for that. So it still would have been kind of anybody's game at that point. Either way, this was fun. GG. On to the next. All right, going up against this opponent here who's bringing a very, very high meta team. I have seen this team before. We've seen this team a lot. A lot of physicality to it. It's got the Rillaboom and the Ogerpon and the Urshifu here. So I think I do want to bring the Chien-Pao. I think I do want to bring the Arcanine in first. If it's anything except for the Urshifu, then I'm okay. Okay. Do I want to bring the Thundurus though? I like paralyzing any of these guys. And really, like, Thundurus has been earning its rent in this series. So we're going to bring in the Gliscor. And then lastly, what else do we want to bring? Is this actually the game where I want to bring in a Moongus? There are two grass types, and it's kind of making me not want to, but no, I think usually we want to bring the Urshifu here. Just so that we can, hit the things that don't want to be hit. Give it a little boop. Bop them on the nose. Fluttermanes don't want to get bopped on the nose. Chien-Paos don't want to get bopped on the nose. Ogerpon, you know what? Sometimes it doesn't mind getting bopped on the nose, but more often than not, it doesn't like getting bopped on the nose. Cool. All right, let's make this a good game 3, please. What do we got? Okay, so I like this and I don't like this. This is a pretty decent situation for me right now, I'll be honest, but I kind of like to avoid hitting Flare Blitzes with my Arcanine if I can help it. I would like to Rock Slide, but then I'm leaving the Rillaboom way open. I don't mind going for a Rock Slide. And then, you know what? We can just go for a Wild Bolt. Just a naked Wild Bolt Storm. That's fine, right? We don't hate it. I don't need a Tera Dark for anything. Just do it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, if I want to, I can still Thunder Wave next turn. I love that my Wild Bolts are hitting today. May all your Wild Bolts hit. Can I just, give you this little? Oh, don't even need to. That's karma. That's karma. I was wishing this to you, the audience. May all your Wild Bolt Storms hit. All right. And because of that, I was given a favor. I was given a full paralysis on that Rillaboom. We're going to go for a Rock Slide here. There's no point in T-waving. I do think I want to set up the rain for Urshifu, though. Does that make sense? Will that come back to bite me when I want to Flare Blitz the Rillaboom next turn and that does half damage? Probably. I mean, otherwise, there's not really much I can do with my... Let's switch in Gliscor now. Yeah, let's do that at this point. Okay, so they're actually going to set up Rain Dance. I'm kind of glad I didn't then. I do KO the Tornadus with this. Let's see if I paralyze or if I flinch the Rillaboom. Nope. Okay. It's damage. It's damage. We can count that as like Rock Slide damage from the Arcanine. Why not? I get hit by the Toxic. When a Pokemon with Poison Heal is badly poisoned, this has no effect on the Pokemon's HP recovery. However, bad poison counter still increases each turn, even if the Pokemon has Poison Heal. As such, if Gastro Acid is used on the Pokemon with Poison Heal, after being poisoned, it will incur poison damage starting at 5/16 instead of 1/16. So, okay. So it does keep my HP recovery the same, but if it has something depending on that, then okay, weird. Was not expecting that. Do you think I should just go for a I can't, right? I should just go for a Rock Slide. I think I'm going to Tera normal Swords Dance. Yeah, I'm throwing away my Tera with this. Because if this is Tera Water Urshifu, then like I'm dead most days of the week anyway. But if it Surging Strikes my Gliscor, then it leaves Arcanine open. Get some damage off on everybody, and I kind of want that. That's not going to be enough. Yeah, because they want to target the Gliscor. That is going to obviously take it out. We are in the rain. We're super in the rain. But at least I hit a Rock Slide on these guys. Why Tera? Science. Wanted to see if it would live. This Rock Slide is gonna do good damage. That is good damage. I can swap the Arcanine out, actually. Save it for an Extreme Speed. If I bring in the Urshifu, then I can U-turn that. Yeah, this is what I want to do, actually. I want to switch into the Thundurus. I want to hit a U-turn on the Rillaboom, switch myself out of there, and then Arcanine will come back. Cool. I think this works. I'm not sure how much damage a Surging Strikes will do, but a Grassy Glide will do a pretty decent amount. It'll do less when it's gone, though. That does it. Doubling in is so smart. It sucks. Well, I still have Extreme Speed. I do. I still have Extreme Speed. I still have Wild Bolt Storm. We might be okay. Especially now that the opposing team's Tailwind is gone. I can just Extreme Speed this. Then I need to hope that that last Pokemon isn't Flutter Mane. Because if it is, then, you know, my Extreme Speeds are useless. Useless, I tell you. Extreme Speed on this. It'll be a single target move once the Rillaboom goes down. But again, if they switch that Rillaboom into Flutter Mane, I'm going to be so sad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Have it be a Chen-Pow or something. Oh. That is equally concerning, but okay. Oh, there's like one turn left on Rain, isn't there? Didn't check Rain, but it feels like there's one turn left on that. Grass disappears. No? Okay. One more turn left on Rain now. And it was Ogerpon. Okay. That's a little better. That's marginally better. I can go for a Wild Bolt on that. We have to go for Extreme Speed, so we're going to do it on the thing that isn't going to hit a Spiky Shield. The thing that is a little less likely to hit a Spiky Shield. This is going to be not a super effective, actually. I'm using a Thundurus, not a Tornadus. I don't know why I always think that I'm using a Tornadus when I say Thundurus. You've heard me do it. Like this entire episode, you've heard me go Thundurus. So no Spiky Shield there. It is going to go for an Aqua Jet to take out my Arcanine. It's fine. Now, as long as I either para the Ogerpon, or I need to para that Ogerpon. If this Wild Bolt doesn't para, then I'm going to need to myself. Because that's my win con at this point. I should have probably Extreme Speeded the Ogerpon as well. But the rain stops. Yeah, we're going to want to Thunder Wave this. Please get paralyzed. And if it's fully paralyzed, then I will... Nope. Here's a big old Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, that hurts. Okay. And that's game. That's how it happens sometimes. That's okay. Man, yeah, if I had Extreme Speeded the Ogerpon, I don't think that would have even done it. No. It wouldn't have taken it out for sure, but I don't think I would have gotten that second attack off on the Arcanine anyway. Maybe there were some better things that I could have done there, but that was a good game. That was a good game, and it was good to see kind of what that team could do against the high meta. Not saying that it couldn't deal with it, but my choices certainly weren't the best ones for that one. But maybe you'll have better luck than I would against teams like that. Anyway, I want to give a big thanks to Charizard for putting this team together. It's a really, really fun team. I like Gliscor a lot. I think that it has enough defense to live through a lot of what's currently out there. And going for your Swords Dance, if you get just one Swords Dance off, then that Gliscor is just kind of set for the rest of the game. You can start facading things left, right, and center. You can high horsepower things that can't be facaded. Like it does good stuff. It can't touch, fun fact, a Drifblim. So watch out for your Drifblims out there. Arcanine continues to be a staple in this meta. Urshifu as well. Chien-Pao, Thundurus, Amoonguss. The Thundurus is cool. I like dropping a Rain Dance while also having Urshifu there to Surging Strikes. I love Wild Bolt Storm. I think that when it gets those paras, it feels really, really good. And you feel like a lucky person for it. So I like things that make me feel like a lucky person. You win a little mini lottery every time your Thundurus paras with a Wild Bolt Storm. I didn't get to use Amoonguss in this one. Maybe I should have used Amoonguss a couple more times. Maybe I should have used it in this game. That would have done pretty nicely, I guess, against the Urshifu, but when you have the Thundurus there to paralyze things, you don't often want to bring the Amoonguss in to hit the Pollen Puffs or the Spores. But switching it in on an Urshifu with a Rocky Helmet, it's pretty good. Anyway, that's for another day. Folks, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Mike. I play with 2 Pokemon on the field, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.